okay? It is an intimate space, okay? So I just want to make sure that everybody's aware that those who do choose to share their words and they're brave enough to come up on the stage, let's just make sure that we support them and celebrate their creative words and their bravery to get up on the stage. We also have a few brave staff members that are going to get up on the stage today too, so that's great. I want to go over a few logistics about our time together. So this year is very different in that we're all here live, but our remote scholars are also with us, okay? They'll be watching everything that you see via live stream. So big hello to our remote.
Good afternoon, SBAAM'S scholars and staff. Welcome to the Poetry Cafe. My name is Maimuna Sissoko, and I'll be telling you a little bit about today's special event. As you know, April was Poetry Month, and all ELA scholars at SBAAM engaged in reading and writing of some amazing poets in April and May. Today is all about celebrating the work we've done and sharing our creativities with each other. In the 1950s and 60s, Poetry Cafe became popular right here in New York City. Artists and poets would gather in Greenwich Village Cafe, sit at small candlelit tables, drink coffee, and snap their fingers after listening to inspiring words of their peers. Today we will channel that culture with our very own SBAAM Poetry Cafe. Scholars who would like to perform can either read a poem written by a poet they admire or a poem that they wrote themselves. The audience rules are simple. Number 1, be a good audience member by sitting up straight and listening to the scholar reciting his or her poem. Number 2, please keep your mask on during the show. Number 3, no talking during the performance. Number 4, snap, don't clap. After each reading, to show you enjoyed it, okay, let's practice. Great. Number 5, have fun and be inspired. Our first voice today is a very special guest, who many of us know. She's a songwriter, a poet, and a mentor to many SBAAM scholars. Please give a warm welcome to Ms. Karen.
Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you for having me this afternoon. Is it okay when I speak? Am I allowed to speak with my mask off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have to ask permission.
No, that's okay.
This mic is a little hot. Let's see. All right. I think I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm here to break the ice because I've been doing this for a long time, and I want everyone to just take a deep breath. Hold it, let it out slowly. And when I say poetry, you say cafe. Poetry.
Cafe.
Poetry.
Cafe.
And so I want to just let you all know that anytime that you speak from your heart, you can never go wrong. I use poetry as a healing tool. I lost my mom about 2 years ago, and I stepped out on my own to do this full time. So I teach, and I love working with the youth, and I'm here to empower you. So let me talk to you. Empowerment. Your movement, your improvement. To open your minds. Stand strong, stand tall. Ladies, queens, goddesses, it is time to shape your future. Attain to obtain your goals. Only you can stop yourself. Let your vision shine. I said only you can stop yourself. Allowing a person, place, a process to distract you from life pleasures while these haters measure how and why we do what we do, never would they ever be able to walk a mile in your shoes. Giuseppe's, Red Bottoms, Jeffrey Campbell's, and Yeezys, you know it's an everyday struggle how we maintain our hustle. Now we go so hard, giving praises daily. Thanks be to God. Now we smile. No, we will never receive our due accolades, but you see, our rewards come from the youth. Watch y'all light shine. Shine brighter than the diamond on the hand of a woman who used to be banned from doing whatever, but we have defeated those odds, and we are sitting here in SBAAM together. As a unit, we can and we will empower communities with common unity. Empowerment will be taken to a whole nother level, involving and evolving and building trust. Positive communication and cooperation amongst one another is a must. Now there is a prerequisite for this. Structure, protocols, procedures in place, sanction against those who choose to abuse against you, and me too. You see, we were put here to create opportunities for brothers and sisters to meet and greet, to increase our lives and make them better. You see, I wasn't just put here to work and pay bills. My ancestry runs too deep. You see, I have the miraculous power and healing tools, so do not be fooled by these words that I spit. I've come to empower. Because ladies and gentlemen, we were all destined to be right here without fear. So SBAAM, make sure this is one of your best years. Thank you very much. So you know you can't tell a poet to come and do one poem, so sorry, Charlie. So this one is gonna be a little more deep because I know we all have been seeing what's going on in the world. And I just wanna remind you that you can rise above all the negativity, all the distractions that are put in your way. But I wanna encourage you to utilize social media, your phones, YouTube, and all the other stuff in a positive way. Please don't ever think for 1 second anything that you post or do goes away. Everything stays. America, don't make it a murderous place to live, where we have been systematically programmed from the start and passed it along to our kids. Now we have a long history of abusing people, the environment, and the political system. So my brothers and sisters, I ask you why? Why are we so surprised at this rise of crime that have kept us high on our Willie lynching ways that have kept us enslaved to this day? You see, you got thoughts twerking and lurking for butt shots filled with poison that can kill you on the spot. Oh, she thinks she's hot. Not. When Sarah Bartman's beautiful full-figure body was put on display in a disgraceful way due to their racist tactics that still exist to this day, do you know who you really are? You see, our queens were pioneers in this game, but their history tried to erase them from our brain, leaving an unknown stain of ignorance filled with Christopher Columbus and Harry Potter lies, stripped of their contributions and identification. Zora Neale Hurston, Frances Cress, the miraculous cells of Henrietta Lacks, whose cells were stolen by doctors in 1951 to analyze, and surprise, her cells are still alive today. Helped to develop the polio vaccine and research for cancer and AIDS, but you see, there was no family compensation while her cells are spread all throughout this nation. America, don't make it a murderous place to live. That will pretend to give a as long as you have enough bucks, cash, or grass. So I teach in class, you know I had to ask, what are your future goals in life? One student said a wrestler, another said a doctor, another said a basketball player. Excuse me, I was on the road. Until another student stood up and said, I want to be alive. Now I cannot let this slide. Because you see, in my neighborhood, by the age of 5, most kids are traumatized and desensitized, walking over yellow tape on their first day of school, where we expect them to pay full attention, sit up straight, and not act out as fools. Well, they deserve a chance to live. But you see, this problem stems from controlling economical status and their disgusting habit not to care about anyone or anything that doesn't fall into place. And you see, ladies and gentlemen, this goes way beyond race. So after class, this student and I advised to plan this scholar with scholarships to college. No definite guarantees, but you see, he has a much better chance of not getting his wig pushed back by a badge or some dude posted up but miss and clip the pretty young girl coming home from Sunday school. Can you see her? She used to have on an all-white dress. Now it's all red. Can you see her? So please, think twice before you load that next clip. America, do not make it a murderous place to live. Who will gladly give you a uniform, prescription drugs, a weapon, and residency to help represent where you live. Fighting for a cause you don't quite understand, but you see those skilled media representatives that help you understand. How seeing the dead faces of men, women, and children on the battlefield is a necessity, but not as important as the murders that are committed right here in New York City. Miss Lee, you know what amazes me? How we have Chicago, PD, and fire for the whole world to admire on Hulu and regular TV. But you see, they are never shown the real war zones on every block where there's a hot spot that you cannot cross without fearing for your life. Yet, when one of us are hit with a uniform clip, we sing a different song that's soon to be played out because that was my dude and I'ma go all out. While another family mourns, a mother, a brother, a father, a sister, the whole community is torn. From birth, a mother experiences the gift of attunement with each and every child. So please, help me understand how women can be pushed so far beyond belief that she would freeze her babies from head to feet. I didn't want to listen or hear the news. Did she show any signs or leave any clues? Not our babies. They will not become a part of America's murderous place to live. So please, stop individualizing. Put the phone down for a second. You just might be able to save a life. For we are still one big SBAAM family, and it takes a village to raise a child upright. After all, America is our home. We built this. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I've been with you guys now probably going on 2 months, and it's been an amazing experience. I want to thank you all again for having me. We're looking forward to doing more work. But I want to bless somebody with something, because this particular student just has been absolutely amazing, as a lot of you have. But she has just stepped up and stepped out from day one. And I would like to present Maymuna with one of my poetry books. Where you at? Come on, girl, get your book. So I'm gonna sign this for you, but I really hope you all understand that it is so important to be who you are. Everyone is a unique individual. For example, we'll never see this day again. What's today's date? 11th. Of what? Of what year? We'll never see this day again. Take advantage of each day, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, thank you for having me. And I know all of y'all on social media, so I better see all of y'all follow my stuff, little ones, because I know, I'll find you. No, but you know, that's the free part of it, and that's what we do. So please support at KYANGELIC, Angelic Creations on everything else. Thank you so much. Getting my stuff.
All right, Miss Karen. I felt that. Let's give a round of applause for Miss Karen, because she made it a lot. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so the tone and the...
I tried real hard. So later on,